Right, simple solution number 23. Number 1. Which of these is a line? Draw it in the box. So you have 3 options here. You have something that looks like this, and like this. The one that you should have drawn is the one that looks like this. Okay, the first one is actually a line segment with 2 endpoints. This one is actually just a point, and this is a line because it shows 2 arrows going on both ends. All right, number 2, the Carol's Christmas Carols TV fundraiser earned $257 in 1 hour, $343 in hour 2, $126 in hour 3, and $74 in hour 4. They have 1 more hour to reach their goal of $1,000. Which equation correctly shows this? So we know we're looking for X, and the first hour was 257. The second hour was 343. The third hour was 126. And $74 was the fourth hour, but we don't know the third hour, but we do know that it equals 1,000. So B is your option here. Number 3, an angle that measures less than 90 degrees is an acute angle. Draw this acute angle. They just wanted you to draw the acute angle. Don't forget your common end point A, point E, and point P. Okay, number 4. Give the base 10 number, 7,000 plus 400 plus 60 plus 5. That's 7,465. Make sure you give yourself a check if you got it. Number 5. When comparing fractions with like denominators, simply compare the numerators. Choose the sign that makes the sentence true. So when you look at fractions and the denominators are exactly the same, all you have to do is look at the numerator 2 and 1, and 2 is greater than 1, so 2/4 is greater than 1/4. Remember, that only works when your denominators are the same. All right, number 6. We are looking for the difference. And when you subtract the difference here, $1,737. All right, number 7. Karen typed 12 letters for her boss today. That is 3 times as many letters as she typed on Tuesday. Choose the best equation and use it to find how many letters Karen typed on Tuesday. Thus, you don't know how many she typed on Tuesday, but you do know that there's 12 total. A is the correct option, where T will equal 4. Okay, number 8. That would be greater than. Factor pairs of 35. 1 and 35. 5 and 7. Number 10. Thornton got his dog leash that was 72 inches long. How many yards was the leash? Okay, so if you have 1 yard, that equals 36 inches. Another 36 is going to be 72 inches, which would give me a second yard. So 2 yards is your answer. Give yourself a check if you got that. Number 11, composite numbers. A composite number has more than 2 factors. 12 is a composite number with 6 factors. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 12. Is 6 a composite number? If so, what are its factors? So you should have put yes, it is composite, and the factors of 6 are 1 and 6, 2 and 3. And remember, we just like to list those from least to greatest. All right, number 12. 3 doubled is 6. Here is another number sentence that says the same thing. 3 times 2 equals 6. Write and solve a number sentence for 9 doubled. So they're saying 3 doubled is 6. Doubled is like multiplying by 2. So 9 doubled would be 9 times 2 equals 18. That's your answer. All right, what is the length of side Q? All right, so we need to think one thing here. When you're doing length, when you're doing the length of a shape, that is the perimeter. That is when you add up all the sides. So I have 4 plus q plus 5 plus 3 plus 3 plus 5. So to find q here, oh, I'm sorry, our perimeter is 36 or 26. So all this has to equal 26. All right, so I see 4 plus 5 is 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 15 plus 5 is 20. So here I have 20 plus q, which 20 plus what gives me 26, and that would be 6. Should do a capital Q. So this side is 6. Give yourself a check if you got that. 6 inches to be correct. All right, number 14. Round 4,592 to the nearest thousand. You could do 2 different things here. You could put 4,000 here, 5,000, the halfway mark. Remember your mountain. It's a 5, so it's going to land on this side, so it rounds to 5,000 is the correct answer. Round 15, which shows the use of the distributive property for 361 times 2. Well, here's 300, 300, 300 times 2. 610, 60, 60 times 2. And this is 1, 1. 1 times 2 or 10 times 2. This is in the ones place, so I know that A is going to be correct to find the product.